What's up, everybody? Chris the Fizzle here. It's fucking week 12. I had the flu. So what the fuck is up, man? I missed last week. I'm sorry. I had the flu. I took a week off. So, goddamn it, I wanted a snow game. I want to see a snow game this year. So we're fucking playing in the snow. We got the Jets this week. So, just get right into it. Drop my lighter. Week 10, I ended up going 6-8. Not that great. I can't. I have absolutely no proof of this, but I did my picks at 4:11 p.m. and on last Wednesday. So I picked Carolina over New Orleans. I picked Pittsburgh. I picked Dallas, Detroit, Tennessee, Buffalo, Kansas City, New York Giants, Arizona, Miami, New England, Seattle, Washington, Oakland. I ended up going 11-3. My best of the year, and I don't even get it recorded. We had Atlanta, Denver, Jets, San Diego on bye weeks. I absolutely have no proof of this, but people who know me, why would I lie to you about this? Look at Blunt fucking rolling over people. So I'm 94-67 going into week 12, and then so get right into the division leaders. AFC East, New England at 8-2, Miami at 6-4, got Buffalo at 5-5, and then the Jets coming in last, 3-7. The AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh tied at 5-5. That sucks. A pick. But Baltimore owns the tiebreaker and the head-to-head matchup there over Pittsburgh, so they're in first place. Cincinnati losing AJ Green for the year, most likely. That's a big hit. They're 3-6-1. I don't see them going anywhere at the moment. Let's see. Cleveland, they're just looking for the number 1 overall pick at 0-11. It's not a very good football team. Let's see. South Houston, Indy. Houston at 6-4. Indy at 5-5. Look at that pick. McCourty, the two safeties coming through with the pick. Tennessee's 5-6. Let's see. Jacksonville 2-8. They're the third worst record in the league. Jacksonville's going nowhere. Blake Bortles has regressed. In the West, that's probably the most competitive division in the entire NFL. Oakland, with the win Monday night in Mexico City, they own sole possession of first place in that division. Kansas City, Oakland 8-2. They actually own the tiebreaker over New England for the number 1 seed. That's mind-boggling. They have a really tough schedule coming up, and New England's schedule isn't as tough, so I do think that New England will get the number 1 seed. Look at Gronk, not going out of bounds. That's a good catch. Good catch and run. Kansas City and Denver tied at 7-3. San Diego's 4-6. I originally thought that whole division was over 500, but I guess San Diego is not. That's a tough. I mean, Oakland has Denver at the end of the year. That's a rough game in Denver. I'll boost it over to the NFC. Dallas, they have the best record in the league, 9-1. That team seems to be rolling with the two rookies there. Giants, 7-3. They look to be back on track. Landon Collins, he's a beast out there. Washington, they look pretty strong the past couple of weeks. They have a tie though, 6-3-1. Philly, they don't look the same at all. I think they lost 5 in a row, 5-5 now. The NFC North, big game coming up, huge game coming up. Tomorrow on Thanksgiving. Detroit owns the tiebreakers at the moment at 6-4. Minnesota's at 6-4. They play each other tomorrow. It's going to be pretty tough. Either one of those teams grinding out a win, taking over the division. Green Bay's in third place at 4-6. There's a 2-game lead with the other two. I don't know what's going on with Green Bay. They can't stop anybody. Rodgers not doing all that great. But Chicago, 2-8, tied with the third worst record in the league. The NFC South, Atlanta, 6-4. Tampa Bay, 5-5. You got New Orleans and Carolina both at 4-6. That division's still wide open. I mean, first to last place, 2-game lead. That division's up for grabs. The West, Seattle seems to be taking care of business. They beat New England a couple weeks ago in New England. The defense looked awful. They couldn't get to Russell Wilson with that awful offensive line. Let's see, Arizona. Actually, Seattle's 7-2-1. Arizona's 4-5-1. There's a 3-game lead in that division. And then you got LA at 4-6. And then San Francisco, they're not a very good team at all. 1-9, second worst record in the league. I mean, they got some. They made it a game against New England. They definitely made it a game, which is confusing because, well, the rain had a lot to do with it. But you got to play through that stuff. New England's got to play better. San Francisco, they made some plays. Kaepernick threw some shit into people's buckets. You know. All right, so passing leaders. Drew Brees is now your passing leader, eclipsing Matt Ryan by 30 yards. He's at 32.77. Matty Ice, 32.47. And then Kirk Cousins coming in third place with over 3,000 yards at 3,091. Your rushing leaders, no surprise, Ezekiel Elliott still takes top rushing leader at 1102. DeMarco Murray's at 1,000 even. And then you got David Johnson at 863. So there's clear cut. The two best running backs in the league as far as yardage anyway. Your receiving leaders, Julio Jones still at number 1, 1105. AJ Green's at number 3, but at number 2, but that most likely won't stick any longer since he went down to the hamstring tear. That's a terrible injury. He was at 964, almost 1,000 yards. Mike Evans coming in at third at 916. Your sack leaders, this is a 3-way tie for first place, so I'm just doing the top 3 at 10 sacks apiece. You got Lorenzo Alexander, Cliff Averill, and D Ford. Your INT leaders, same thing. The top 3 all have 5. Landon Collins, Marcus Peters, and Casey Hayward. Total QBR rating. Tom Brady at number 1 at 123.3. You got Matt Ryan at 115.1. And then Dak Prescott back in the top 3 at 108.6. Dude's putting in some work for the Cowboys. Your rushing touchdown leaders. The big man himself, LeGarrette Blount. I love the name Blunt. He's got 12 rushing touchdowns. He is your leader. David Johnson's at 10. And Ezekiel Elliott at 9. Also, Melvin Gordon is at 9. Let's see, you got your passing touchdown leaders. Drew Brees, he's at 26 on a team that's 4-6. He's your passing touchdown leader. That's mind-boggling. I don't even understand that. That is so crazy. You've scored so many touchdowns. Plus Gordon, he's got 9, so altogether that's fucking 20, 30, 35 touchdowns. He's got a lot. Oh, there you go. But Aaron Rodgers is at 25, and Matt Ryan's at 24. Crazy thing is, Green Bay's at 4-6. I mean, they score a lot of touchdowns with the people they're playing against. They score a lot of touchdowns. And then your receiving touchdown leaders, number 1, 2, and 3 all go 9, 8, 7. That's pretty cool. Jordy Nelson, Mike Evans, Antonio Brown, and Blake Bortles. He has thrown 13 picks. Fitzpatrick has thrown 13 picks. Phillip Rivers has thrown 11 picks. That's crazy. It is halftime. It's 0-0. Let's fucking go into the second half, everybody. What's up, everybody? It's fucking second half. I'm about to take this fucking bong. Smoking Iceman. Let's see. So, get right into my picks here. Every team in the NFL plays this week. We have no bye weeks. Bye weeks all start next week again for a few more teams. But we got Thanksgiving tomorrow. Happy early Thanksgiving, everybody. Start out with the early game, Minnesota at Detroit. That division game, the game is for the division lead to take over the division for sole possession. I think Minnesota comes out on top on this one. They are coming off an impressive win. So I went back and forth on this game so many times, but I do think Minnesota is going to come out on top. The afternoon, or the late afternoon game, Washington at Dallas. Both teams are playing out of their mind right now. I know Washington doesn't have... I mean, they're third in the division, but I mean, they're only separated second place by a game, really. But I don't think Washington can slow down Dallas. I think Dallas gets it done. Because they're playing at home, so I do believe Dallas is going to get it done at home. You got Pittsburgh traveling to Indy. I know Indy's on a run so far. Pittsburgh just got back to winning again. I think Pittsburgh beats Indy in Indy for the Thanksgiving night game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to be a great game, worthy of Thanksgiving, worthy of a game to watch on Thanksgiving night. Because I don't have to fucking go into early and work for Black Friday. I am so fucking excited for that. Sunday afternoon games. The 1 o'clock games. Arizona traveling to Atlanta. I think Atlanta gets it done against the Arizona defense. Julio Jones is a beast. Let's see. Cincinnati at Baltimore. Cincinnati, I have lost. Oh my god. Another pick, huh? Cincinnati is not. They're just down and out, I think. Losing AJ Green. Yeah, Baltimore takes this pretty easily, I think. How does Malcolm Mitchell not even try to catch that? It went right by his face. Jacksonville traveling to Buffalo. Jacksonville is not that good. Buffalo's not that good. But Buffalo is a lot better than Jacksonville, I think, with that front seven. So Blake Bortles throws another 2 picks. Buffalo rolls away with a win by 10 points or more. You got Tennessee traveling to Chicago. I know Tennessee's just coming off of a loss, but Chicago's just not a very good team. So I think Tennessee takes it. I think DeMarco Murray. I think he has a 100-yard rushing performance against that Chicago D. You got New York Giants traveling to Cleveland. I'm still looking for the matchup for me to pick Cleveland. I'm not going to pick Cleveland. I think the Giants are a lot better team than Cleveland. Cleveland still doesn't really know who their quarterback is. And I think Odell Beckham Jr., he's going to have himself a field day against that defense. I wanted New England to trade for Joe Hayden, but I mean, I don't anymore. After seeing his performance this year, he's supposed to be your shutdown corner, and he doesn't shut down a whole lot of people. San Diego traveling to Houston. Houston coming off of a loss on Monday night on a short week. I think San Diego comes away with it. I think San Diego scores too many points for Brock Osweiler to compare. With that, so I think San Diego definitely takes it. San Francisco traveling to Miami. There's no way I'm picking San Francisco. I don't care what they did against the Patriots. They're not a very good team. Miami smokes them, I think, in Miami by 20 points. LA traveling to New Orleans. I know LA just started Jared Goff, and I've been I've been saying start Jared Goff, start him. You're gonna fucking win with this motherfucker. They did not win. They did not win whatsoever. In fact, they actually almost won. I should say they lost by a couple points. But you're going up against New Orleans, who scores a ton of points, throws the ball a ton. You're not beating New Orleans in New Orleans. Sorry. Definitely taking New Orleans to win this football game. Your 4 o'clock games on Sunday. You got the flex game, New England traveling to New York. I always thought it was a home game, but you're traveling to the Meadowlands, facing Revis. Revis isn't that great anymore. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's your starting quarterback. Hopefully the defense can get some fucking interceptions against this guy, because he's thrown 13 of them. We haven't fucking got a pick in like 4 games. What the fuck's up with Jabal Sheard? I don't know what that motherfucker did to get on Bill Belichick's bad side, but he didn't even travel with the team to San Francisco. He wasn't even a part of the win. He didn't even get to sit on the sidelines and watch him. He's supposed to... You gave him $11 million for 2 years. And what the fuck? New England beats the Jets. The Jets are not very good. Sorry. New England gets back to interceptions. I think they get 3 picks against Fitzpatrick, and they roll away with a win pretty easily. I think, hopefully. I say that. I thought they were going to fucking smoke San Francisco by 30 points. That didn't happen. Pissed off half through the first half. Seattle traveling to Tampa Bay. Seattle's just a beast right now. How can you... Wow. Alright, well, they lost that. That just seems like real life. That just totally seems like real life.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first.
3rd and 8, and New England gives up a first down. That just seems like real life to me. Seattle rolls over Tampa Bay. Carolina traveling to Oakland. Sorry, I'm still feeling the effects of last week. Carolina's playing some good football. Oakland's playing some crazy football in the 4th quarters of games. I think Oakland takes care of business at home against Carolina, and they go to 9-2 to keep a hold of that division, because the Sunday night game is Kansas City and Denver. So one of those 2 teams is going to go to 8-3. If Oakland loses, there will be a tie for first place. Oakland's got to win that game to keep that division. But Kansas City at Denver, it's in Denver. I don't really shy away from picking in Denver. So I'm definitely going to pick Denver to beat Kansas City at Mile High.
So just about a minute to go here.
And then you got your Monday night game, Green Bay at Philadelphia. Philadelphia gets back to wins. Green Bay's not that good. You got a fucking piece of shit matchup, I think. It's going to be really low scoring. Not a whole lot of huge plays. You got Philadelphia winning 13-7. How about that? Those are my picks of the week. And we got New York beating New England here in this game. Look at that. What the fuck is that? Of course it's on the defense. Encroachment. Stops the clock though, I guess. But definitely, I'll try to continue to do this week in and week out. Sorry about last week. I'm fucking super sick. My wife was super sick. But definitely got some good things coming for you in the near future. We're definitely going to continue to do this. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely subscribe to me. I won't stick with me, man. I swear to God. Everything will be alright. Fuck you, Jets.
And his kick is right there. It's
right there.
And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds.
Well, this snow game. Oh, I did do it in New England. Oh.
The game winner.
And you know, I had problems with the footing just walking from the bus to the stadium.
Yeah.
I can't imagine being close to this stuff with the
Oh well.
game on the line. But he appeared to have zero issues whatsoever.
Nick Mangold and Ryan Fitzpatrick. Look at them together. Their running game did it. Come on, Amendola. Let's get a 99-yard fucking kickoff return for a TD. That never happens. Because you run right into the pile of people. Well, Tom Brady has one throw. Just one. We will see what happens. I'm going to hit this bong again. Oh, yeah. Hate that they just stand around. Go left. Come on. Miracle throw. Miracle throw. Threw it right into coverage. Well, until week 13, everybody. Peace.